Hunter versus Vince? Let's get it. Well, I know how my road to destruction brought me here. For you, it may seem unclear like what you read's an all-delivered task. Still, anybody in front of me remains easy with the work, sword digging shard and forging this path, and the bones to pick with dude. Former ops, ghosts of my past, now obituary scripts, rock bent and sharp. Opening Vince up for a cavity, trying to find courage all in his heart. Knowing this ain't a call to lift arms? Nah, round off a big lap he's not conditioned for. This is litmus test, and the odds are that I make this shit look like another fucking walk in the park. Now who's a good boy? I'm a force with the craft, and what I draw with this art, Jedi Knight lightsaber, split Vince in two. He won't even see the weapons glow raw in the dark, falling apart. This is a messy situation, so either get it together or you get to direct and apart. If I start calling the card, shoot the clips myself, brother should have brought you a cast. Instead it's a solo mission. Now all you get is one fall to your heart, fall short of the part, but I'll still call you a star. And yet I'll never up to miss prime shots like a true leader, cause it's all in the spark. Let me talk to Vince. I don't ever rest on this mount, and you don't ever trek this higher, brother. Flame emoji, and I made it with this tech, how I'ma send this fire, brother. See, when the consequences are this dire, brother, retire, sucker. Cause if there's one thing I hate most, it's when MCs reach their peak, and they don't respect their own downfall. And like Vince, he treaded too lightly on a narrow road. Now I gotta retire, brother. So best listen here. I'm about to own you, break you, then keepsake you. Know your place after, right at my feet. If not for worship, then for service. Either way, you're still gonna learn to be obedient. One rule within these commands, you should times that by 3. I'ma go fry this geek, applying schemes. To escape a loss, he tried offering me a guarantee. I couldn't warrant that. So I pulled the plug on him like I own propriety. I put the pounds on Vince, like I'm upping his weight. A couple rounds for Vince, he'd be ducking his tray. I put the hounds for Vince, they'll get stuck in his face. And you know when death is certain, it's condolences and nothing but love in Vince's name. But I'm so ruthless and petty, I'll be screaming he died a little G at his eulogy up in his wake. And now you know what's at stake. However you scale it, they're the way in comparison. Seeing that I'll put your body on a cold slab any given day shows why we'll always pale in comparison. Time.
Yeah, you're so fucking old. It makes me sick. Rapping for years, but his resume ain't legit. Last battle, you were saying hip-hop since 86. Funny, we both guessed in hip-hop, but you the one getting 86. Do you look beat? Be lucky to reach your 50th birthday. Look at him, fat, disheveled, his shirt stained, shifty dirtbag. Brother, you look like Rob Schneider out of 50 First Dates. I will marry my sons to your daughters just to get your goat. Dowry, then I'ma leave him high and dry. Towley, even though it's all Aroha and you're probably Maori, this still payback for every Hawaiian who ever called me Howley. So you gon' get this work, even though you're not employed. Waterworks, quit your sobbing, boy. We talking flows? Then we ain't even talking, boy. You ain't no Jason Momoa, Aquaman, you a fucking water boy. Man, I'm glad I ain't meet the old you. But nowadays your lifestyle so house cat like. See, you really did hard time. So me talking crazy, you must think I'm out my mind. Are we so different? Oh, I'm not about that life. When you wake up every morning and thank God you got out that life, you need to pick an image and a lane. No capture. See, I consider you a friend, but it don't matter. If my pen crossed lines, just know that your bro had to. My ink got a mind of its own. Tattoo from Moana. That I can't express my gratitude in Polynesian, that's my main regret. Cause you've been real supportive. But for this belt, had to break you next. Gun, once I aim you dead. Mahalo's the only thanks you get. You got me into rugby. No lie, that's some hype shit. Warriors my team too, but you win this battle, bitch, I might switch. He trying to box. A gun what I'ma reply with, too big to fight. Only right I sling shots since this David Tua Goliath. I'm firing on all cylinders, even though he's a square. Killed him. If I see a widow speak, she getting cut up like Vegeta's hair. Be prepared. I'm a villain, secret lair. Evil won't keep it fair. I'ma help your mother halfway across the street and leave her there. You look like you're about to start singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, a fat Polynesian J-Lo. Any tribal treaties, I'ma immediately break those. So call me Master Chief or I'ma give you a halo. You a brokey sucker. My eye on the bag, I'm doing no sleep numbers. Hunter, you a gatherer, that's why you going under. I'll put your head on a wall like a trophy, Hunter.